This is the Zac Anesbury Show.
Welcome. On today's podcast clip, we have Professor Rachel Kennedy from the Ehrenberg Bass Institute, University of South Australia. Role now, and then supervising myself, I totally understand the incredible demands for your time. And then you have past students, and then you have to take on a new group, and you're like trying to finish off papers with them, but try to get these ideas up. It's many balls, and I don't have children and a husband to juggle. But when you say like living in the moment, I think to me, like from an outsider perspective, that is how I do see you live your life. Like, you know, I've seen you away in front of sponsors and conferences and stuff like that, and you're in there, like you're on top of your game. And then I see you on a Monday morning at the Monday morning meeting. I'm like, how's your weekend, Rach? And you're like, I did this, I did that. And it's like all of the time it's activities with your husband or your kids, like going to karate or whatever it happens to be. So that's probably a good way to go, actually. Because when they do get your time, they get all of your time.
I do try and live like that.
Yeah.
But this COVID time and actually slowing things down a little bit, it's not completely bad either.
Yeah, I'm on a lot of Zoom calls these days, which is, I think we'll all be a little bit sick of Zoom eventually, but it's a necessary evil. I
do think some good things will come out of it in terms of more engagements without always having to travel. I think the travel and the face-to-face is critical, but thinking about each different engagement and what's best and how to be as efficient is a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely works for the new sponsors and introducing them to the institute and stuff like that. I mean, I was using, I can't even remember what software, but there was all sorts of glitches where a couple of the times had to be cancelled because of software compatibility issues. And with the ramp up of like coding and software, of all of that stuff going on with Microsoft Teams and Zoom, and they're all flawless now and everyone's such an expert that I feel like that part of my job is going to be super easy now. Whereas we used to have 2 or 3 trial runs just for a 30-minute webinar. Like, we don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, no, definitely far better. I wouldn't go flawless yet.
Yeah,
but
definitely not flawless
far
yet.
better.
So much better. I mean, was not a fan of Skype for Business, that's for sure.
Yeah, we won't name names, but some were clearly better than others.
So, I mean, the events that you mentioned, like Cairns and stuff like that, are very more industry-focused, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Is there any academic conferences that you would recommend people go to that you've gotten something out of?
So EMAC and ANZMAC tend to be the key ones that many institute researchers go to, but there are a lot. So it depends on the specialist interests. Like if you're more interested in modelling and technical things, there are different audiences, conferences to. If it's more pure academic things like the ARF are probably more of a mix of the two.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're very practitioner focused, but they're interested also in academic work. So there's a bit of a merging of the two.
Okay, yeah. I would kind of, I mean, I don't know how many people from industry do go to ANZMAC, but I would see...
No, that's
not
more...
too many.
No,
Okay.
Very, very few, and those who do probably just because they're engaging with a particular academic on a project.
And they want to see their work being presented. That makes sense. And they have different tracks and different streams and everything like that. So, I mean, every year I go there. It's now 500 people go there. Hey guys, it's Zac Anesbury here with just a couple of quick reminders. If you've enjoyed today's podcast, then make sure you subscribe so you never miss an episode. There are plenty more interviews to come with some of the world's leading marketing academics and practitioners. You do not want to miss these. In the meantime, if you're looking for another way to connect, then follow me on Twitter at Zac Anesbury. That is ZACANESBURY for my take on the marketing issues of the day.